Allow myself to introduce myself. Austin Powers. A protracted introduction. Please, please. I need to push. I'm begging you. I need to push. I know what you're thinking, and you would be wrong. No, I wasn't in labor. Just stay with me, and it will all make sense, I promise. Can I just get a minute? Maybe we should push the announcement. Don't you think I should push? The question was one posed by me to my editor, to my agents, my PR team, my manager, Mark, and anyone else who would listen. I mean, what difference does a day make? The answers came universally and swiftly. No, we don't push. We stay the course. We announce tomorrow, 9 a.m. Never one to trust the experts, especially ones I'm paying, I pushed back. Really? You don't think the Prince Harry of it all will suck the wind out of any announcement? You see, I was set to announce my book on the same day that Prince Harry was announcing that he was going to be publishing his very important and revealing memoir. We wouldn't be publishing at the same time, but we were going to be telling the world about our impending books on the same day. This seemed wrong-headed to me. Hosting a talk show for the past 20-plus years and interviewing many, many authors has made me skeptical about publicizing my publicity. No, I'm not clever enough to come up with that on my own. My dear friend and former publicist Stan Rosenfield coined that phrase to mean when called upon to promote oneself, one must never promote oneself. That's what people like me are for. But here I am. Paging Stan. So it already felt gross to put out a press release announcing my book. But since I was being gross already, I thought if a press release falls in the forest and nobody, whatever the rest of that stupid phrase is. But did I want my little quiet announcement overshadowed by that big, giant global announcement? 'Twas a royal pain in my arse. We would have to let Prince Harry go first. But none of my love for things having to do with the British royal family negates the fact that I've spent the past year and a half of my life, and I mean almost every day, writing this collection of essays. A year and a half of my life. I had to have my desk chair at first reupholstered, then eventually replaced due to the overuse. I also had microneedling on my rear end, which had taken on the shape of my chair from chronic sitting. How I suffered to bring you this future award-winning work of art. Also, I'm not a writer, not in the sense of writing for a profession, but I've written plenty of forwards for other people's books, not to mention cover quotes, speeches for other people's book tours, and my fair share of talks for New York's 92nd Street Y. I've also written some scripts that you've never heard of, but let me state for the record that I have no expertise in the world of books or publishing. As a matter of fact, I don't have any expertise in most of the crafts in which I've earned a living for the past 30-plus years. Some people are gifted, some people have ghostwriters, and some people are me. I'm also incredibly risk-averse and frequently prone to regret. So, I was about to call this whole thing off, even though I was 99% done due to the chatter of the press release ratcheting up. Personally, I think my very perceptive editor was on to me and sensed I might pull the plug on this entire thing. And she was not wrong, as the idea had crossed my mind several times. It's crossing my mind now, even after the announcement. In fact, I wish you would put this audiobook down right now and stop listening. Go ahead. I'll wait. It's a funny thing to write a book, especially one of personal essays, which I thought would be easier and frothier than writing a memoir, which seemed like a nightmare of an idea.